Alright, so we have a 1 month update on the Airlift. Let me show you. So this thing has done exactly what I needed to do, which leveled out my bed since I'm carrying all the weight. And here, tell you what, let's give you a peek and show you what I'm talking about. So this truck has that deck system in here. Plus I have, I'm gonna say, estimated maybe 700 pounds inside this draw system. And as you see here, once I get past the sun, I have the airbag out after a month. That guy is sitting right here. So what I currently have set up is I have a spare hose hooked up to my little DeWalt compressor, and I'll show you what's going on here. I'm going to put about 20 psi on this, pump it up. I still do not have the wireless one hooked up yet because I got to work on a bracket. But I started developing a leak, so I thought it was right there. It's not. So when I had it on the truck, I was spraying it everywhere, and lo and behold, I was shocked where the air was coming out of. So let me undo these mounting bolts, and would you look at that? It's coming up right through the mounting bolt, and it's still at 20 psi, but just picture this on the truck. You start putting pressure on this and it starts blowing all the air out. The good news is I am very happy with Airlift. I called them what was going on. They sent me a brand new bag. Got it within, I don't know, 3 or 4 days during a holiday weekend. They sent me all new hardware. So what I'm going to do is unbolt this, put the new bag on. I mean, hey, things happen, I get it. And these guys were really quick to act to get me another bag. But unfortunately, what I had to do while I was waiting for the other bag, it says specifically in the instructions not to run these with no air. So I just put this one back on. I just unbolted the system. So I'm going to go ahead and bolt the new one up with the new hardware and throw everything back on the Tundra and get back to that ride, because yeah, from the time I put those on, it corrected a lot of issues I was having. So let's go ahead and get this new bag on. Alright, new bag's put on, put the new hardware on. I'll clean these up. I'll use it for something. I'm not going to get rid of them. I wish I would have learned that years ago. I had buckets and buckets of bolts from stripping cars and everything else, and kind of lost them through life. But yeah, I'm going to keep these, clean these up. But I'm going to get this back on, get everything all set back up, pump it up, and make sure everything's working. I already tested the other bag when this one wasn't working. So the other one I wasn't having any problems with, so this should correct the problem. So let me get this back on. Alright, didn't take that long to put them all back on. That's the that was the one that wasn't broke, and there's the new one Airlift sent me. Just put 30 psi in there. Let's check it out real quick. Let's see what we got. 28.7. That seems about right. So I'm gonna test this. I sprayed all the fittings again just to double, triple check, just to make sure that we didn't have anything else crazy going on. All the connections are good, lines are good. So now I'll run this, and like I said, I have a lot of weight I'm carrying in here, and plus two, I'm going to be putting the rooftop tent on here. We're coming into February, so probably another month or two, because I'd like to do some boondocking this summer. I'm going to try to do some cheap vacations. Got a few, nothing big planned, but yeah, I'd like to do some boondocking and get that tent on there. But I don't want this thing squatting, so that's the whole reason why I put these airbags on. So I'll report back in a few months. Everything's okay. Give another review, but this is more in the lines. I just, you know, things happen. I get it. You know, you can't expect that you're never gonna have a problem even with a brand new product. But I give a shout out to Airlift because the process was simple. I had originally purchased everything through Amazon during Black Friday because I got a deal on the airbag kit for this Tundra, and then for the wireless one. Pretty much how that process worked, if you have a defect, they just need proof of purchase. You click the form, send it to them. They had an email to me in 3 hours when it was coming out. So, all right, I'll report back in a few months, let you know how it's going.